And you know that feeling when you have a very bad hangover? It's just like that, without the booze in the night before. So, hello, welcome to Love at Home. So if you're new here, my name is Kim. I'm 27 years old and I just moved here to California from the Philippines a few months ago, and I've been married for almost 2 years with my husband. So as you've noticed based on the title below, I'm going to share with you the symptoms that I had during my 6th week of pregnancy. But as you can see, I'm already on my second trimester, and the reason why we didn't film earlier than this was because we felt that it was just too early to announce to people that were pregnant, and I was really feeling under the weather during these times. For this week, baby is the size of a sweet pea. It's really good to know the size of your baby, comparing them to vegetables or fruits or even seeds, because it just makes you a little bit more excited to visualize how your baby is growing in your tummy. On my 6th week, it's actually pretty tough because it's just the beginning of my morning sickness journey. And as you know, a lot of people have been experiencing morning sickness during their pregnancy, and only a very few people would not experience it. I've been vomiting for about 1 to 2 times a day, and usually it would be either like early in the morning around 5 a.m. I would get up and vomit, or it would be like later in the evening. So it just depends. On the days that I didn't vomit, I was just so nauseous the whole day. Actually, for my entire 6 weeks, I was nauseous like all the time, that I didn't get to work out anymore, and I just wanted to sleep, because whenever I sleep, that's the time when I don't get nauseous. And you know that feeling when you have a very bad hangover? It's just like that, without the booze in the night before. So, it's not that fun. But knowing that you have a growing baby inside you makes it all worth it. I'm giving you a warning right now. My video will be a little bit more TMI, and please don't say it's disgusting, because other pregnant women are also experiencing the same thing. And usually if you're in this video right now, you are wondering if my experiences are quite similar to your experiences. So when I was vomiting, sometimes there would actually be some blood, like little clumps of blood, you know, the size of a grain of rice. That's like how the sizes of the blood were, and it's really bright red. And at the same time, after I vomit, I would feel my teeth feeling like sandpaper. So I feel like it's the acid that comes out with your vomit that causes your teeth to feel like sand. So it kind of damages your teeth as well. And what else happened? I wasn't experiencing constipation yet, but I was having regular bowel movements. Though during this week, I had some blood in my bowel. So I didn't know why, I just did, but I didn't experience any kind of pain or struggle as I was moving my bowel. It just had a little bit of blood in it. And when I looked it up online, it wasn't really something that I should be worried about, though I should have asked my doctor about it. But at that time, it just slipped my mind. I was just so focused on not vomiting my food. And as for food, I'm not really having any kind of cravings. I was actually having a lot of food aversions. I used to love oily foods a lot, like fried foods. I used to love spicy foods. I love food in general. So it was very new to me, not having any kind of appetite. And whenever I would eat small, frequent meals. And whenever I eat a meal, it would just be half a slice of bread or a banana. So it was really hard for me to eat like a huge meal. So I guess it's just normal if you're having nausea, so that, you just have to eat tiny meals at a time. What really helped me to sleep, especially if I'm feeling quite nauseous, was putting about 2 or 3 pillows on my side, and then I would just sleep on my left side. because I've read that when you sleep on your left side, your digestion gets so much better. And during this week, I was experiencing a lot of heartburn and indigestion. So sleeping on my left side elevated would really help me a lot. As for food, like I mentioned earlier, I didn't eat a lot, but what I can tolerate is white rice, um, some meat, just a little bit of meat. Oh my goodness, like probably just this tiny amount of meat. Boiled egg, I can tolerate boiled egg. I can also tolerate bananas and white bread or wheat bread, and also biscuits. Some people told me that ginger would really help with nausea, but as for me, it just made me vomit even more. So it wasn't really helpful. I also found out that C bands or the acupressure bands, I'm just gonna insert a picture here, it really helped me a lot with my nausea because I've noticed that when I wear it, it kind of helped with my nausea to somehow lighten it up. And if I'm not wearing it, that's the time when I keep on vomiting. So usually I would wear those C bands or acupressure bands all the time. The plastic one, which is also quite tight, and it will just lay on your wrist here. So you have two fingers, put it on top, and then that's where you put the kind of like the pressure. It has some instructions there when you buy it. What else helped me is candy. So I've been having a lot of Jolly Rancher candies, especially if I'm in the car because I will get so car sick and I would always munch on some candies. If you're in the Philippines, what can work for you is the Max candy, the Max Red or Max Yellow. It'll work really well. But if you're in the US or anywhere else, Jolly Rancher candies is so good for nausea. As for me, like that really worked for me because whenever I had nausea, whenever I'm seasick or car sick when I was a kid, I would usually just munch on hard candy and it kind of helped. And I guess that is all I have for you today for my 6-week pregnancy symptoms. So if you're also in your 6th week of pregnancy, or if you are on your 7th, 5th, or whatever week of pregnancy you're on, please comment your symptoms down below and let me know how you felt during that time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!